Most people, when they punch, the energy goes in, and then there's a point where you should release and let go. But most people don't. They continue to drive and push instead of snap. And what that does is it may knock your opponent backwards, but it takes a lot of the power off your shot. It's kind of like this thing, right? So this thing goes like this. You'll notice that ball right there, when it hits, stops. But the energy transfers through the unit. This does not go like this and push this. It hit because it's relaxed. If this was more solid, it would push. But you see how, like, because it's relaxed, what happens is you're going to drop this, it's going to hit, and that energy is going to transfer through to the other side. So what I mean by that is when you watch most people punch, is because they're so tense. What they do is they punch people, and then they go like this, and then that guy moves a long ways back. Kind of like if you're hitting a heavy bag. You'll see the heavy bag, what it'll do is it'll swing. But the best punches, actually, guys, don't move. So when you hit somebody, ideally you want that to go in them and shake and stop. And so when you do this properly, this is how you learn it. When you first start, you want to hit and get a feel for how to drive them so you're heavy, because that's the first step. Because if you learn how to do this, like, you'll be a surface hitter and you won't hit properly. But the next step of that is you want to learn how to throw it and feel when the energy stops. There's a point where you feel like you hit and then the energy runs out. At that point, you want to relax and go to the next motion. Because if you continue to push through after the energy is expelled, what good does it actually do? All you've done is wasted energy and throw him back. So when you hit somebody down the road, what happens is you want this to be heavy, but you don't want him to move so much. You want that to rattle around inside, so it's very unpleasant. So the key to that is relaxation in the body. What most people do is they tense up very hard, and when they hit, that energy comes back into them. You want to be more like that little ball I dropped on the string, right? You want this to be very relaxed, and you want this to be very solid. So when you hit, it just relaxes into it. Also, it doesn't do as much damage to you. You don't want that kind of tension coming back through your body. It's unpleasant. So you have to learn to feel, and what happens is you do it slow, right? At first you just hit and feel where the energy goes in. And feel where the energy goes in. And after time, what will happen is you'll feel how it, and then you feel how it goes in, and then you'll feel how it comes back. Because there's always a little energy that comes back, and you want to use that. So what happens is I go, and see how, like, that just kind of, like this. So it'll do a couple things. It'll set you up nicely for the next shot, but also it adds that kind of snap on it, that wave. So when you practice this, don't do it hard at first. Just feel how it goes into the body, how it sinks in, how far it goes. And as you get better, you go a little deeper. As you get better, it goes a little harder, and then you feel the snap on it. Don't rush with it. Make sure you're relaxed. Pay attention to yourself. Feel if, like, you feel it bouncing back to you. If you feel like you bouncing away or there's pain going to your joints, be smart. Take your time and learn how to do it properly. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Hit that notify button. Please feel to share, and thank you guys for watching. It really helps the channel grow.